Okay, so I'm done with this. Now I just need to, so let's go to the browser. So I just did scene 1 and scene 2 follows along scene 1, so this is also finished. So the kid was standing there, so everything did nothing. So now I need to focus on doing scene 3, right? So go to Blender, go to the output properties, right over here. I'm gonna say scene 03, scene 3. So I always do part 1, part 2. So this is gonna be scene 13. Accept it. You don't need to add in part 1. You just can leave it at scene 3. But I'm gonna do it like that. So I'm gonna delete all of the keyframes, including the camera, right? And I think I animated her as well. So okay, all the keyframes are removed. And the only thing I need to do is now change the camera to a scene to 13, which is a close on my main character near self. The robbery is gone. Now in aftermath for a second, magazine, the extraction flow snap of the self beside him, completely understood his hands at his side. So he's just standing there, so everything did nothing, so he's completely terrified. So I need to like maybe put it like this. I don't need to remove like all of the background colors. I don't need to remove him. What I can do is like maybe delete that. Can also like remove this stuff just so I can animate a little faster. So now that the robbery guy is gone, it's just gonna be him standing there. Maybe something like this would be good. So if you wanna like move like the camera like the same way how you like walk in Roblox Studio, WASD keys, you can press F1, which is like something around here, the view options. If you go into view, go to navigations, walk navigation, and you can like right click on it, change a shortcut. I click it on F1, right? So if you click over here on your camera, press F1, you can zoom in close to your character, right? So I can like have it like this, right? All zoomed out. Then from 0 all the way to 61, so it ends at 60. But I'm gonna put a keyframe just here, so it's like a nice smooth in and smooth out. So I'm just gonna zoom it in, right? Or you can like use your camera and even go in more if you want to, right? Because you can like zoom completely in, so that's why I have to use like the viewport camera. I like this. This could even be used like as my thumbnail, right? So I'm gonna select all of it, right? So it's only like 2 keyframes, which is right now on constant. So these 2 keyframes are like on constant. If I turn it to Bezier, it's gonna disappear. So now it doesn't like go to the next frame. like these. Smooth. But if I put it on constant, it's not gonna like move in. It's gonna go straight to the next keyframe. So that's why I always animate in Bezier. Maybe like a little bit more forward. Like I can't even like, maybe I can rotate him. Foot is way too much in the ground. I'm gonna click on this X right here, the mirror, the other foot as well. Change local to global. G to grab. So now I need to like animate him like he's shaking. So I need to figure out how I can figure out how to do that. So he's gonna shake like really fast, so it's gonna start at 1, maybe like really fast, maybe at 3. So I'm gonna check the upper torso, gonna make it left a little bit, right, left, and a little bit right. So now you can see these two are like on constant. Like I can even keep the animation like this, right? I can keep it like this. But that can take these two keyframes, Control C, right? Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Maybe leave some space. Yeah, like that. So I'm gonna take all of these keyframes, press D, Bezier. So now it's gonna look something like this. But it's gonna be really fast though. Once I render the animation. Take these two keyframes. Like I can't even like give him more shaky legs, but I'm gonna do it like right over here, something like that. So move it in, move out. I take this, Control C, maybe select both of these, Shift. No. So I'm gonna take these two. I'm gonna copy the Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control. Gonna keep doing it like this. Like I'm just like doing anything I can to make it look good as possible. So we just like random animations I'm making. Doesn't have to be professional or good. So now it's gonna look something like this. No. Copy that pose. In. Out. Right. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. So I'm doing it for every 2 keyframes. 1, 2, in, 1, 2. So now it's supposed to be out. 1, 2, in, 2, out. So it's gonna be like that. 1, 2, in, 2, out. 1, 2, in, 1, 2, out. 2 in, 1, 2, out. 1, 2, in. 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 2, out. 1. Yep, that's good. So maybe like his neck, I want to keep his neck straight. Right, so I want to keep it like as this one. Copy it. Copy that. Control V. Control V. Control V. Control V. Control V. So I'm gonna put it like on every keyframe. Okay, I messed up. Copy pose. Paste. Okay, so now I have to fix doing that again. Two in, 1, 2 out, 1, 2 in, 1, 2 out, 2 in, 1, 2 out, 2 in, 1, 2 out, 1, 2 in, 1, 2 out, 2 in, 1, 2 out, 1, 2 in, 1, 2 out, 2 in, 2 out, 1, 2 in, 1, 2 out, 2 in, 1, 2. The only thing I want to do is just like make his head stand still so it doesn't move gonna keep it like that. Playing around with the lightning. I'm gonna keep it like that. Gonna render the animation. Yep. So now it's gonna take a long time to render the animation, which is like probably 10 minutes. Or maybe less than 10 minutes. Maybe less than 10 minutes. now that the animation is done, you can see it looks like really clean and very high quality. So let's go here, scene 3. Let's open it up. So this is what it's gonna look like. Kinda like it. So that's how I do my scenes. Then all I can do is just like go in, delete all of my keyframes, go to the next scene. Right. Scene 3 is done. Now scene 4, police game. As if anyone saw anything, so I can like go back to Roblox, make new characters. Right. For example, like go to the plugins, open avatar, base, create new rig. Rotate him. Click over here and say please. Right. So let's go to search. Go over here. Try on. Give him like pants. Like just random stuff. I'm gonna give him like police, short hair. Maybe that. Just gonna give him like police hat. This one's look good. Try that on. Yep. I'm gonna click on this. So for the other adjustment, click on edit rig, go to brick color and give him like skin color. Click on this, say police officer, drop down arrow, pants, shirt, open up the accessories. So this is going to be the officer hat. This one is going to be officer hair. I'm going to click on both of that. Shirt, pants, right click, save and export. I'll say police officer 2. Like you can name it whatever you want. Go to background characters, maybe worker and police officers too. So now it's exported, it's done. Now I can go in Blender. Like to be honest, you don't really need that anymore. Or like I could just go back, see if anything changes. It's not, see nothing, went home. So maybe I can like go here, police game, and ask anything. So I can have like a police officer right over here. Maybe like right over here. If it's like in a, like in this one. Or like I can put the officer right here, and it's like he's on his way home. Like he just wanna get out of here, so I'm gonna put him like right over here on this side. F1. Move the camera like this side. Yeah, something like this. Nah. You know what? Kinda like this shot. Because the police came in. So I'm just gonna put it over here. Press N. Go and always, like, if you're bringing in a new character, always import your rigs using this add-on. Choose R6 for this. R15 doesn't matter, you just use R16. So for the cops, I'm gonna go with blocky, import. Wait, go to scene, click on scene, import, right? So this one is going to be my officer, right? Click over here. Okay, so he's like already over here. You can also like click on a magnet so it like snaps on the floor. So if you move your character, it's gonna be like he's gonna be immediately like on the floor snap. Right? He's like on the floor. Okay, so not on the floor. Maybe something like this, and then like always put the keyframe on 0, 60, zoom out a little bit, you know, get that smooth, get it like a little more smooth out, like very slow. Then always click on your rig, don't click on the object, the mesh of the character, always click on the rig, right? On this thing, remember to always put the IK on 1 for both the arms and legs. Now we're going to give it like the textures, the officer and the head as well. So I just gave it textures on this add-on, right? Then press file, import the objects, right? Which is the police officer, the head and his hair. Right click, set the origin to geometry. So what this basically do is, you can see like if I click on the head and the hair, it's like the origin is like all the way over there. But if I click set origin, but before we do that, like if I rotate it, you can see like it's not supposed to do like this. So just right click, set origin to geometry, so it's like something like this, which is really cool. This is something that you always want to do, right? So it's gonna do something like this, but if I go back to this place, and if I click on the head, which is right over here, right, the head, right click, set origin to geometry, click on this guy's face and cursor to select it. So now it's like inside his head, which is what we want. So click on the head and the hair, shift S selection to the cursor, right? Now I'm gonna rotate it. You can like do something like this if you want it. Wrong one. So police officer, yeah, this one. Set origin, geometry, shift there, selection cursor. So you can do it manually like this and press G and do something like this, right? But what you can do is you can press R to rotate, Y or Z or X 90 degree. So I'm gonna manually do it because I manually rotated the character. So click on the head there and his head, Control P, object. So if I move his head will also follow, which is what I want. But if you do animation with the rig, right, only the head follows but not the head. So click on the head, click on rig, Control P, bone relative. Now it's supposed to follow. Police game as if anyone saw anything. So it's just like maybe the police has his hands up, right? Hands up, sideways. Maybe it's something like that. Be more like this. Maybe like a keyframe at 12. Have him songs go up, then go down, then go up, then go down, then go up, right? And maybe down, keyframe 61, maybe keyframe here, keyframe over here, keyframe over here, keyframe over here. Maybe like do something like that. So now I'm gonna select all of the keyframe, all of the rigs. Click over here, T Bezier. So now it's gonna look something like this. Police came and asked if he saw anything, right? But you can be like creative and do your own thing. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click over here and say scene 4 underscore. I'm gonna say part 1 and another underscore. I don't know if it's gonna align with that, so I'm gonna keep it like scene 4, right? Keep it as scene 4 because later we can do the editing and make it even slow or even faster in CapCut. So you can choose image or video and render the image, or like render animation. Even if it's like an image, you can later just convert images to like a video. But for this I'm just gonna choose video again, or maybe like let's do image and yeah, let's render the animation, but now it's gonna be like in images. So if I go back to my folder, you're gonna see like every render, an image will appear from 1 to 60. Right? There's one. Okay, second one. So each render takes about like 11 seconds. So it's gonna take a little long. So right now I'm gonna teach you guys how to animate image sequences into a video file. But as you can see here, stitch to MP4, so once every image render finishes up until 60, what you're gonna do is you wanna just press stitch MP4, and then you will get like a video file. That's it. It's gonna be really quick once you press stitch to MP4. Okay. Shh. What did he? Okay, so the animation is done. Quality is looking good. So now let's go to our folder right over here. See every image from 01 all the way to 060. So what you want to do is go back to the render. So if you click out of it, just click on render, view render, and click on stitch MP4, and it will compile all those images into like a video, and you will get it right over here, final render. Now I can delete all of these images which I don't need anymore, and I can say scene 04. Press it. So this is what it's gonna look like. Yeah, it's pretty dumb, but it gets the job done. So yeah,